And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Thieves taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, Evan Carter. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway.
0-1.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Burns hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Jordan Lawler.
The shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
On the ground to the left. To first.
Out.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Batting third.
2 down. Base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. That one down the line, and it's off the bag. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Wastes no time there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Jose Bautista in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the dirt.
0-2.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the DH, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
First pitch misses.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Hit in the air, left field. Correa makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Joe Boyle.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Oh. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now Correa up to hit.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
One out. Bases empty. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One down, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Leon Day. So now a pinch hitter, David Ortiz, looking for a 2-out spot with the bases empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses at the sweeper. 2 outs, bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knob.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Mickey Mantle in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt, and 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Ortiz, the lead runner, out at second. Williams on at first with 2 down. That misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Burns back to work. Burns in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And takes low for ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019 he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his 4-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And that one clips the corner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Relay to first, double play. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Outside low, and now 2-0.
2-0.
And that's in the dirt. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. All muscle to center field, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. Out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one away. And now Mark McGwire.
The first baseman, Mark McGwire.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's off the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. McGwire pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Just missed. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one the other way. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. The other way. He steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that skips in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the plate, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. McGwire hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Jose Bautista.
Giants, the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
That's too low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Terry.
Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
In the dirt. down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here comes Carlos Correa. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip.
Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Mantle now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt. Ripped to right, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity?
Fires across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. On to the fourth. Now it's Jose
Arizona,
Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-2. And next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit left side. Correa over to first. Got him. Walker Jenkins now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball 1 there. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Mark McGwire. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs. 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. That one's in there. Strike 1. Fought off foul. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. 2 on, 1 out. Pendleton getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. He gets to it with a slide. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Varitek on third. Bautista at second with 2 gone. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Lawler whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Burns back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So now back to the top of the order.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Carter stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up.
Inside.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at first, 1 away. The next pitch misses. 2-0. Inside, just missed. Swing and a base hit. Relay throw to third. He's in there. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Check swing,
Ball 1,
no appeal. And that's ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That
ball
misses
2.
the zone, and a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
He goes down looking. Ted Williams will hit next.
Now pitching, Raisel Iglesias.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That clips the corner. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. And that's outside.
That's
ball 1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. McGuire pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it, as you see. Home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Misses.
That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's
to second. Lux. Inning over. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-2. Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses. Now 2-0. Burns, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
At the plate, Terry Pendleton. Nice stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1-0.
Jenkins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lined to center. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard to third. Tag, got him. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jason Varitek.
Now pitching, Ryan Walker.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 4-3. Bautista swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Carter on a dead sprint, racing back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball
Now
was smoked.
batting,
He knew he had to get back to the track
Jerry
right away. Turned his back
Pendleton.
on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And a foul ball. And now
Ball,
the count
that's
is
inside.
even. In the air, left field, down the line. Carter hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2
Now
down
batting,
now,
the
and here
shortstop,
is Carlos Correa. 1 for 3.
Correa.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is gone. That's worth the price of admission. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-4.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now tied 4-4. Top of inning number
Leading
7.
off for the
Now
team,
here is
the second
Gavin
baseman,
Lux.
Gavin Lux. Now pitching, Hobie Milner.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Got him.
So digging in, Jordan Lawler. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-1.
Next
That's
pitch
ball 3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bautista sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Set for the last
Leading
half of the
off for
7th.
the
Now
American
here
Giants,
is Ted
the left
Williams.
fielder, Ted Williams. Now pitching, Ryan Helsley.
That one fouled off.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there.
In the
1
dirt,
ball,
1 and
2
2 to
strikes.
count.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Mantle in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bautista, long run into the gap. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third.
Hey, you beat it out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Gleyber Torres. Ball one, no strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to
swing, and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are 2 outs. And that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Milner back to work.
Nope.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And delivers outside. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2-1 now. Grounds one to short. Correa over to first. Important first out to begin the 8th. And now Jose Bautista. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Cade Smith. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. He swings and fouls one off. This one high in the air to left center. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
And that one in the air center field. Mantle on his way over and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he blows that one by him at 100. That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground, Lux throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. This one in the air. He's under it. He hauls it in, 2 away. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Carter should have this one. And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's a full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. He's already homered here in this one. Tanner Scott on to pitch out of the pen here.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one to McGuire in time. Last chance for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
0-2.
1-run game, bottom 9. This one smashed down the right field line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
With the tying run at third, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! Huge strikeout there. David Ortiz will hit next. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He shoots one out to right. And they get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was
6. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Sacramento taking on Indiana. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Mussina. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Carlos Correa stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Out towards right center field, Buxton under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Leon Day digging in now. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher tonight, Kerry Wood.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and now Byron Buxton. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. That one hit to right. Bautista sizes this one up. And there's one down. Ryan Reynolds here.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Fly ball to right. Bautista corrals it. 2 down. Here's Jordan Alvarez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Mookie Betts, the next to hit. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out to short. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for
second. Here's the
Sacramento,
left fielder,
the left
Ted
fielder,
Williams.
Ted Williams.
Messina back to work. Strike on the outside. And it's 0-1. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Just missed. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit low.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And there's a ball.
Count.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Mark McGwire in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that misses off the outside edge.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reynolds ranging back. That's long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Jason Varitek now at the plate. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held. Back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, right side. Bats up with it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And down the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Popped up. Pendleton. Nabs it, and there's one away. Now catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab, 2 down. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. Line drive, Torres. In plenty of time to first, and that ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Betts. Now 2 out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Buxton snags it, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trey Turner.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton. Flied to right his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fouled off down the right side.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Turner runs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. That takes care of Buxton. Brian Reynolds digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And, boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that's the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and now the DH, Leon Day.
Leon Day.
Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Ted Williams will hit next.
Ted Williams.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Mantle.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. And that one wrapped foul. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Reynolds on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Up the middle. Correa. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for base.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Betts into second. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. There's the strike.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Correa over to first. And there's 2 away. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2. Betts at second with 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. This one in the air, center field. Mantle makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
and
American
here's the
Giants,
catcher, Jason
the catcher,
Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
Messina back to work. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jose Bautista
Right fielder,
now at the plate.
19, Jose Bautista.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pendleton up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's outside. And that's ball 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Carlos Correa. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Fouled off. He was late. Pendleton, the runner at third. Correa over at first with 1 away. And that is out of play. In there, he's safe. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Correa on his horse and coming home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the... We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Bellinger in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. Trey Turner at the plate. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Everything came together for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle.
Yes.
Runner takes off. That's a laser base hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in.
Hit in the air, center field. Mantle right there to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Number 44.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat.
Jordan Alvarez.
Ground ball to the right side, but it kicks foul. The pitch. Foul ball there. Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. 2 outs. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's too low. 2-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-2. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, grabs it right up against the wall. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. A homer, and he's flied to left. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
To the right side, Betts throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. And he's out on the tag. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Inside. And that's ball 1. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Misses inside, and it's 2-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jason Varitek. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So up next, Terry Pendleton. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Williams racing over to make the catch. Tries to get back and save. So first and second with 2 outs. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. So 2 on with 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. The throw to first, and they get Turner for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Bautista, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike. That one the other way. Betts. Off balance speed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
The batter,
Leon Day will hit next.
Hitter, Leon Day.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Here's a rocket out to left. Williams makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Brian Reynolds.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. That's down and in. That one ripped. And in 1 hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe. One down, runner at third. Now, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mantle under it. And that'll do it. We go to the eighth. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, Ted.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Laced to right center, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. Stayed balance, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Go back.
Now a chance for Mickey Mantle. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And that one a little below the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Gets under it and pops it up. And there's 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man at second. Pitch misses. 3 and 2 now.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Over to Roof. And Gleyber Torres retired. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. And that's fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one inside. And now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Williams on at second with 2 down. And it remains 2 and 2. And that's outside. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Wood back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting,
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Bautista makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter. Okay, all set to go. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and an easy out to start the game. Now Correa up to hit.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Leon Dent. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Ted Williams.
Ball one,
pitches
no
in the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one pushed foul. Ramirez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Leading off, Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Fired to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's down and away. And that's outside ball 4. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Pendleton tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And a foul ball. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that one is inside. O'Neill going back on it. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neill takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And no one can get there. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fouled off left side. McGuire at third. Varitek at second with one away. There's the strike. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Edman makes the play. Runner tags for home. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. On the ground right side. Harper takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. Three and two. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Oh, he earned his trip to first.
Elly on his way to second. There's a ball. Hung up in a rundown now. Throw to second. Out by a mile. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. Digging in, Jason Varitek. Just missed. Kluber, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. And that one fouled off.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Williams pulls it down. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fought off foul. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find your...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, on to the third inning. And here comes Carlos Correa. Out to center. Edman pulls that one down. One down. Leon Day digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
1-1.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Handles, throws to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Ted Williams. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here
for
is
Orlando,
Dylan Cruz.
the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Kluber back to work. And that misses. Ball one.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Tapped softly on the ground. Torres. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. And Betts is gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. And it's 2-2. And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Here's Harper now.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
Threw it by him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th. And now Mickey Mantle. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Fly to left his first time.
Gleyber Torres.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Cruz snags it for the 2nd out. Jason Varitek now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, and here is Tyler O'Neill. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself.
Out.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's going to be Jason Varitek. Flied to left his first time. That misses.
Ball 1.
And that is ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
Good late
1-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's ball 2.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes
strike.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside. And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1 ball,
upstairs. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Bautista.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz. And there's 1 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Now batting.
Anything can happen at that point.
Gary Pendleton.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that misses. And 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop,
1 out,
Carlos
runner at second. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. That one's in there, 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Leon Day will hit next. Outside low. 1-0. That to right. Cruz gets under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Mookie Betts.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. There's the strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching.
Tanner Scott comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's out.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
De La Cruz in the box lays off for ball 1. Misses inside, and now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
1 out, bases full. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. And now everybody's running. Cut on and missed. Out of the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Harper on third. Schwarber on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek collects, fires to first, and it's in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Ted Williams just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Edman sprinting for this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. So up next, Mickey Mantle. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Center field. Edman makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Just
that
off
ball
the
went out.
outside edge. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped on a line. Edman makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Scott back to work. Ball one there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Now pitching. Mike. Now coming into pinch hit, Kelton Rushing.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Williams tracks it down for the out. And here comes Tommy Edman. He is struck out and he is walked. Up and
Ball one.
in, ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
That one outside, and it's 3-0. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike, and it's 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And now it's Mookie Betts.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Nope.
2 walks in the inning
2-0.
already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
3 balls, no strike.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. And that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. In the dirt,
Ball 1, no
and it's
strike.
1-0. And another ball. That's in there. And it's 2-1 now. The other way. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
So digging in, Jason Varitek.
Now batting, catcher Jason Varitek.
That one to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now here is Jose Bautista. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double
That's a
play
ball.
right here.
That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Pendleton stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Matt Strong.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
3-2 now. Goes down looking. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1's the count.
And that's outside.
That's
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mantle under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Carlos Correa. And fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So now here's the DH, Leon Day. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-3. Hard hit right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now the batter now, Mickey Mantle. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Just missed. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 5-3. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver.
Orlando,
and now
Dalton
Rushing. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
In for a strike. 0-1. Davis, the tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now here is Jason Varitek. That's to third. Fires to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Edman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is inside. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 5-4. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2-2 now.
And misses inside. And the tying run is on base. Here's Betts.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Betts chasing that time. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. Third out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Nope. And that's downstairs and outside.
Now pitching, Emmanuel Clase.
That misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 2. That one fouled off. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
So up next, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. It's through for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bautista, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. So ball 2 balls and no strikes. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Varitek off of first with 2 away. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Mark Davis.
Pinch hitter coming on, Tyler O'Neill. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
We got 2 balls,
Laboring
1
here.
strike.
About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. Cross to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Aroldis Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 straight.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 7-5. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Williams on his way in. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Elly De La Cruz. That one inside. And that's ball 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. A 7-5 final score in this. We're live from Shield Woods Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the All-Stars taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And our pitcher in this game, Satchel Paige. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Carlos Beltran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one outside. 2-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike in there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And now the DH, Raul Ibanez. In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-0.
Ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
This one in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First baseman,
and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swinging a foul straight back. That one at the knees for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That misses. 3-2 now. That one ripped right center field. It's a bomb. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. Strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
And that's outside. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now here is Terry Pendleton.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Whips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Carlos Correa. Just off the inside edge. Donaldson, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Devers throws on to first, and Correa retired. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swings through it for the K. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Page back to work. Swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's Satchel with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. It's 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air, center field. Mantle in position. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
And that one is inside ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Satchel with the 2-1. Touches the corner at 100. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's inside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ball four. That's a
in.
great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one at triple digits.
2-2 the count.
In the air, left side, Williams. And there are 2 down. So the batting order
now
turns over. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Simmons off of first with 2 away. Check
Ball
swing, and he held up.
2-0.
There's a high chopper. McGuire to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
First and second,
Raul
2 outs. Next is the
Ibanez.
designated hitter, Raul Ibanez. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2. Check swing, and that's a ball.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
And it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run dinger. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Yellow Jackets taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's outside. And this one is off and running. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game. Now a relay to second.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air out towards right center. Bautista moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. So digging in, Babe Ruth. That one misses in the dirt. Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Clay Buchholz. What do we need to know here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos Correa.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one drifts inside. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. In time. Got him.
Batting 6. The second baseman.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The changeup missing. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
The left fielder.
Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Max Scherzer back to work. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye in that spot. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
McMahon, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-0.
And the runner holds. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a drive, deep right field. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Mike Napoli stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. That clips the corner. No outs. Runner on second. Inside. And the count is 3-1. In there at the knees.
The count's full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dive, and he's got it from his backside. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done. Kyren Paris digs in now.
Kyren Paris.
Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-2. Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Mark McGwire. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. Paris to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting
So
eighth,
up next,
the catcher,
Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
Paris. 2 away now. And now Jose Bautista. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Napoli gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Inside, just missed.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Right through there for a strike. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws, and that one just missed off the outside edge.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. There goes Ozzie. Pitching for a strike. Throw, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Scherzer deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Smith stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows. They don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1. On the ground. Torres handles. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Buchholz back to work. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That one is upstairs. And here it comes. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. And that misses off the outside edge. Correa, in his 10th season, batting second in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ramirez hauls it in, 2 away. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He was late there, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Over to Ruth. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. There's Ryan McMahon now. Fought off foul.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That just misses. 2-1. Right side, Torres. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Towards first. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike
Yastrzemski up here. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And that one popped in the air, left field. Williams sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris.
Second baseman,
his first at-bat was a strikeout.
Paris.
And that skips into dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Bounce to third. Pendleton. On to first.
He's out.
And that is that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in. Mickey Mantle.
Center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Paris makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that is out of play. That one inside. And the count even 1-1. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. And we're back. And here is Ozzie Smith. Max Scherzer goes to work. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.